Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am blessed this morning to have you join me on the eastern edge of the Adirondack Park. I'm pretty sure this is my first time here. Is this your first time here? As you sign in this morning, check in and say where you're signing in from and let me know, is this the first time you've been to Adirondack Park? It wasn't very long ago that someone told me that our children, or at least my children's children, would do most of their traveling through virtual reality, and I was horrified as a person who loves to travel and has a big wanderlust. And here you are, virtual reality with me in Adirondack Park. Maybe the doe who was here this morning will wander through the background of your meditation in that nice quiet space. So as you step into the space with me this morning, let's take a breath. And as you would come into any class, into any circle, sign in, say hello in a chat or a thumbs up. Welcome, good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, my sister's here. Wow, good morning, Tammy. Good morning, Annie. Thank you for joining me. Let's take a long breath together, a long and slow inhale, and a long and slow exhale through your mouth. Exhale completely. Squeeze out anything that's built up overnight. If it's night or in the afternoon, if you're joining me, breathe in again. And exhale completely. Squeeze. Wring your lungs out. Maybe even make a sound. Maybe even make a sound with your exhale. One more time. Inhale again. And exhale completely. Good morning from the Adirondacks up to the Ottawa River Valley, down to Massachusetts, out to New York, all the way out to the Midwest of the U.S. Later, I know my friends in Germany will join me. So breathe in, bring your hands in front of you, wiggle your fingers, stretch them out in front of you, wiggle your fingers, and in that wiggling, send a connection out across the circle of everyone who joins in meditation practice this morning. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Shake your hands like you're shaking your wrists. Little shaking this morning. Move your arms maybe up overhead. Shake, 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 shake. Reach out in front with an inhale. Reach, reach, reach for that connection to all that is. And then exhale, draw that connection into your body. Inhale through your heart. Arms are sort of wings. Exhale down to the earth. Push your hands down towards the earth. If we were coming in to practice this morning together, I'd say find a comfortable seat. I was in a yoga class yesterday and the teacher said, my dear friend Heidi said, Sthira, Sukhjam, Asanam, a steady, joyful connection in your seat. The sutra is actually a steady and with steadiness and ease. And I heard feet, because I spend so much of my time on my feet. Are you on your feet? Find a steady, easeful connection. So if your body isn't comfortable, it can be a distraction. And you want your spine to be long. So if you're standing as I am on this meditation or walking, find a way to carry your body so that you can really support yourself. When we stand for a long time, it's best to put your feet at least hips distance apart. Can you sit with your hips above your knees? If you're on a chair, come to the edge of the chair. Put your feet flat on the floor. Grab a cushion for your tush. And breathe again. Finding that steady, joyful connection through your seat. In my Thursday circle, we've really been working with our seat. So if you are sitting, put one hand, lean over to your left. Put one hand under your right cheek. Reach under, grab your sits bone of your right cheek and sort of pull it out a little bit, out and diagonally to the back. And then sit. And notice your breath. Even when I stand and do that, I can feel my right lung or the right nostril, the right side of my body open a little more. And then lean to your right. I don't know if I'm mirroring you this morning, but lean to your right Wrap your hand around your left sits bone. Pull it out and back diagonally. Good morning, Gulson. Thank you for joining. And sort of stand on your sits bones. Sthira Sukhjam Asanam, a steady, joyful connection through your seat. Make that seat your connection to the earth. Tomorrow is the pink full moon. I meant to wear pink today. I forgot. Tomorrow's the pink full moon. This beautiful time, an opportunity to take yet another look at what needs to heal, to change, to be released. We're so excited to be moving out in the world. And it's spring. And there's some moments still of contraction that may be longer. It was almost as if we had a year of winter rather than just a season, because we've been in such a contraction. So breathe in and suspend your breath. Hold your breath. Contract in. Hold, maybe even tuck your chin a little bit. And then exhale, completely release. That holding place. And then breathe in and draw your hands in and contract your fingers and your fists and whatever else wants to contract as you suspend your breath. And exhale, release. Release your hands. And then from that deeply grounded, rooted seat, make little S's with move your ribcage side to side. Make little movements in your spine. The first yoga I ever learned was Kundalini yoga, and they said the health and longevity of a person can be measured by the flexibility of our spines. So then also bring your heart forward and change that movement in your spine to forward and back. Let your spine undulate. Be very gentle. Go very slowly. If spinal flexion isn't your thing this morning, don't push. Go slowly. I'm going to make circles with my pelvis because I'm standing. Maybe you can just rock slowly by moving your rib cage on if you're sitting, and then go the other direction. Slow circles. And then come back to the full moon. When we move from this solid foundation, when we have this solid connection, this joyful, steady seat, ease, steady, can you experience that steadiness and ease? What happens in your breath? My invitation is to come into stillness so that you can connect to love. We've been doing this together for more than a year. Have you found that place where you can take a breath in through your heart? Follow me now, in through your heart. Down into the earth, connect, connect, connect. Good morning, Mother Earth, Pachamama, Gaia. Inhale up from that connection. As I inhale, I hear the peepers. Do you hear them? Connecting to the song of the morning. Exhale through your heart. Send your own heart song out into nature. I'm so grateful for this technology, and we are of the earth. We are part of the anima. I read something about the word animal coming from anima, soul. And it was saying the animals, of course, are about soul, but we are animals. We have a soul, and our soul is nourished by being out in nature. So wherever you are, whenever your next comfortable inhale is, try that cycle again. Inhale through your heart. Exhale, say good morning to Mother Earth with your exhale down, down, down through your spine, through your sits bones or your feet or all of it. Pause at the bottom or the top of the exhale. Inhale again, up from the earth. And exhale through your heart and your mouth. Sthira Sukhjam Asanam. Richard Rosen says when we can sit really comfortably, when we can and I would add, when we can find that connection to the earth, the steadiness of knowing you are sitting over the center of the earth, you are connected all the time to this great mother, Mother Earth. Then you are one with the infinite. Any physical limitations dissolve. When you're sitting or standing is effortless. When you're so supported, can you expand your consciousness, expand yourself, expand your connection to all that surrounds you, to the vastness. Fill the surrounding space. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And then feel what's happening with that connection to the earth. We're here between this celebration of Earth Day that was Thursday and the full moon on Monday. We're here to be reminded, you're here with me to be reminded of the frequency of love that fills these places when we bring our attention there. So when you lean into the next 24 hours of what wants to be released for the full moon, or cleared, or cleansed, move from this solid foundation. Wherever your hands are, if it's comfortable for you, if it feels right, I'd love to invite you to bring your hands one to your heart, one to your belly. And really listen with your hands to this being, this temple of your soul. And ask her, what would be nourishing to release so that I may step out and bloom this spring? Bloom into my potential. What does he need? What does she need to move with this steady, easeful connection from this place? Trust whatever comes. Breathe into those and then ask, where is all of that stored in my body? Ask your hands. Show me, show me, show me. Get curious. Be in the wonder. And then on your next exhale, whenever that comfortably is, gather all that energy with the inhale and exhale and release all of that. We are called here in this very nurtured place in this Garden of Eden. We are in the garden. We haven't been kicked out of the garden. The only one who kicks us out is us, in our thinking that we're separate from. So go in again to that deep, deep connection to the earth. Perhaps you pull it in from the sunlight where you are, that reminds you that you are like a flower that turns her face to the sun or his face to the sun, to be nourished by that light and warmth. Perhaps you do that by exhaling down into the ground of your roots and inhaling that connection to the divine, to the Mother Earth. Find your center now. Breathe in through your heart and pause right behind your heart in the space in front of your spine, right in the middle of you, the seed of who you are, the seed of your soul, many different names for it, the Inca seed. Breathe. You hold it at the top of your inhale, exhale, plant that seed down into the earth. As if you could take your own seed. Who are you? If you are an acorn being planted, you will grow into an oak tree, and you have all that you need to spread into that great, magnificent oak, packed within that tiny acorn. Whatever your seed is, you hold all that creative potential to bloom this spring. Be with that seed of connection, the seed of yourself. And be in the pause. Be in the pause, that stillness. When we get into that stillness, we can find that place where we really fill the space around us. So wherever you planted your seed, however you experience it, fill the space so you're so big like a mountain, and the roots of your mountainness go down and around and under that seed. And just like we turn over the gardens in the springtime, then inhale down beneath the roots of your mountain, and as you exhale, that's the wrong cycle, apologize. Find your breath again. Inhale through your heart, expand your awareness into the surrounding space. And as you exhale, then reach deeply, like you're turning over deep, deep, deep into the earth under the seed. Turn over, reach up to the heavens, reach for the sun. Inhale there. Exhale, bring your arms down around you like wings. Go deeply, deeply with your gesture and your awareness and your consciousness beneath you. Draw that energy up with the next inhale. Pause, hands up to the sky, to the sun. Exhale, drawing anything out through your field that wants to be released, give it to the earth. Inhale, turn over. This nice circle of arms up overhead. Pause at the top of the inhale. Exhale, draw down through any heavy energy, anything that's ready to compost, to go into the compost heap. Pause at the bottom of your exhale. And then inhale, scoop up. Last time. Reach for the sun, hold the breath, tuck the chin so you can feel all this energy inside. And exhale, release down to the earth. Draw that seed of connection up again into your body, your own seed. So reach down with your consciousness or your hands, wherever you planted that seed, pull it back up into your heart. Having been nourished by this practice, having prepared for the full pink moon tomorrow, the Scorpio moon, allow this time to be a time of release, of letting go, whatever you need to, so that you can bloom into your own being. I'd like to close today with a poem from Mary Oliver. Today I'm flying low and I'm not saying a word. I'm letting all of the voodoos of ambition sleep. The world goes on as it must. The bees in the garden rumbling a little, the fish leaping, the gnats getting eaten, and so forth. But I'm taking the day off, quiet as a feather, I hardly move, though I'm really traveling a terrific distance. Stillness, one of the doors into the temple. Thank you so much for joining me this morning for practice. Enjoy the steady, joyful connection through your seat or your feet as you move from this place. I'd love to honor you with a namaste or an Eileen Punchao. I see the sun in you. I bow to the sun in you. As you sign out from class, I'd be so grateful if you would put a comment or share this practice if you've enjoyed it. Share it on your wall with your friends. Invite your friends. And subscribe on YouTube. Go over there and punch the button. I'll put the link in there. Say hello, good morning, subscribe. Letting go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, ladies. Nice to see you. Have a very beautiful pink full moon. Pink, pink, pink. Pink, pink.